And they took me to Lenox Hill Hospital. I went in and out of stroke three times. And then the first person to come to see me was Rabbi Arthur Schneier, who is the rabbi of the Park East Synagogue. And he said, Ed, I'm not going to stay long because you have to sleep. But I came to ask you to say the prayer in Hebrew and in English that asks God intercession to make you well. It's a very simple prayer. And I said it both in English and Hebrew. Heal me and I shall be healed. Save me and I shall be saved. And Rabbi left. And about 10 minutes later, the cardinal came. The cardinal and I are very good friends. And he said, Ed, I'm not going to stay long. You have to sleep. Apparently, that's what you say to somebody you think is dying. But I want you to know you are in my prayers, and I will, if you'd like, I'll pray for you in Hebrew. I said, Your Eminence, I've already taken care of the Hebrew. Would you try a little Latin? Well, 4 days later, I was discharged without any diminution of motor function, and the doctor said, but you should stay home for a week. That's not hard to do at Gracie Mansion, and I went back to the mansion, and the following Sunday, I'm sitting on the porch, and the police officer at the gate calls in, and he says, Mayor, a car just drove up, and there are 4 nuns in the car, and one of them says she's Mother Teresa. What should I do? So I said, it's hardly likely that Mother Teresa's in that car, although I know her. I'll come down. I go to the gate. In the car, 4 nuns. One of them is Mother Teresa. So I say, Mother, what are you doing here? She said, well, Ed, I knew you were ill, and you are in my prayers, and I came to see how you're doing. So I said, well, Mother, your prayers are working, and I'm really okay. But now that you're here, why don't you stay a while with me? And she gets out of the car, and I take her by the hand, and we skip up the path, 3 other nuns behind us. It was just like a movie. And we come on to the porch, and I say, Mother, you do so much, so many good works. Is there anything I could do for you? She said, yes, Ed, I need 2 parking permits. That, by the way, is harder to do than a miracle. At that point, the chef came out with lemonade, freshly made, chocolate chip cookies, freshly baked. And I pour the lemonade for Mother, the nuns, myself. I drink the lemonade. It's very good. Mother and nuns do not drink. So I say, Mother, why don't you drink the lemonade? It's so good. She said, Ed, my sisters and I, we work in India primarily, and in India everybody is very poor, and so we have a rule. When we go into the homes of the rich and the mighty, we never eat or drink, and then when we go into the homes of the poor and the hapless, they know our rule and they're not insulted. Because it would take a week's wages to give us what you're giving us in India. So I think to myself, gee, this is extraordinary. This is really so sweet. But then I say, Mother, these chocolate chip cookies are the best cookies ever baked. She says, wrap them up. Thank you. Good night.